nonsense going here. This is always the most difficult part of the game. Coming up with a name for my nonsense. Here I am, trying a complete blank. I've barely even started, and I've already hit the hardest wall in the game. Let's do something silly. Oops. Oh, seriously? I have to... That sucks. And I see that there's no option for space. Oh, maybe there is. Okay. Oh no. Oops. Damn it. Okay, not. Okay, why did Twitch just close on me? I didn't tell it to. Okay, I am playing not Erdrick. Okay, that should be fine. Seriously? Seriously? So apparently, Twitch killed itself because Google Play Services decided to update. There we go. That's asinine. I didn't tell it to update. It never even asked me. That's... Okay, I guess I'll sit here and watch an intro.
There's the mark. There's no mistaking it.
Oops. Sorry, I was probably close to inaudible there. Most of this game's audio is close to deafening. Of course, I can't set these things before starting. I just start with the thing and then change it. Okay. No? Just waiting to set it. I must be joking. That's only what I do. 20 minutes ago, I don't think I would have said, this is it, this is what happens.
I'll have to come up for a little bit because
the,
okay, yeah.
Anyway, what I was trying to say is that for some reason you can't set the volume before the game starts, which is a little frustrating. So I'll have to come in and change it after all the cinematics. Yeah, it's a bad choice. It's also kind of why one of the reasons I want to upgrade, one day when I have a job and money, upgrade so that I can have the PS4 on the other end of the launcher, so that instead of just transferring everything to the PS4, I can mix
after
the
that
game
awful
on
storm,
live
too.
instead of
However did you
mixing
survive?
instead of having to work here and then sending everything to the PS4.
You're a jolly one. What's this?
I guess I just gotta keep dreaming
Poor
forward.
thing.
Come
here.
That's the worst thing you ever have
There's
to do.
no need to be frightened anymore. You're safe now, little fellow.
So one thing I find weird is there always seems to be, well, not always, but often enough, there seems to be some equivalent of Yggdrasil in a lot of these games, and I think it's just the case for anything Dragon Quest. I mean, it's been present since at least the third game, probably the second, but, there's one in Dark Souls as well, and that's just kind of strange. It's like, so are the Japanese just into Norse mythology or really big trees?
Thanks so much. You're a lifesaver.
Well, they seem to like giant robots too, so maybe that's just the thing.
Trust me to lose my headscarf just before the big ceremony.
Oh, silent protagonist, don't bother saying things.
So it's finally here, the big day. I can't believe we're going to be climbing all the way up there.
Yeah, it's not great. I think
Looks
it's
like
also
Sandy's
the
keen to
first
lead the
Dragon
way.
Quest that has voice acting.
Come on, Beth.
That's for sure. Okay, I think I have control now. Okay. System settings. Yes. Volume. Sound effects are fine. Let's take the music down to less than deafening, and let's shut these characters up. Display brightness is fine. What is this? Oh. Huh. Oh, I don't have the, So I'm like 90% sure there's a jump button in this. I've got a run button. Oh, this is much better. So I think they're trying to use some kind of Irish accent here. Right then. Oh yeah? You gonna drop some more exposition on me?
Humble folk of Cobblestone, great land spirits, hearth and home. That's how it...
Oh, Lord.
My granddad's been teaching me the prayer ever since I was little. He reckons the spirit of the land really does live on Cobblestone Tor, you see.
Well, your grandfather's a nutcase.
As long as I can remember, he's been preparing me for this day. The day it would finally be my turn to climb all the way up there and offer my thanks. I just wonder whose idea it was in the first place, sending the village's young folk on such a dangerous errand. What if I take a tumble... Well, not to worry. Since you and me were born on the same day, I'm lucky enough to have a bodyguard along for the journey.
Haha, I'm a woman.
Come on,
I can't do anything.
That craggy old... Oh.
Oh, okay, cool.
Monsters! They're coming this way.
Okay, which button is for diplomacy? So here's some fun false danger. The NPCs actually don't take any real damage here. That dog could be hit all day and it'd be fine.
Crikey.
I didn't know that was a thing. Oh, good.
Tough little blighters, aren't they? Crikey, I wasn't expecting that. I know they were only little, but I'd have been done for if you and Sandy hadn't been here to help me.
Well, I mean, I don't really expect a game's architecture to necessarily go over well because, you know, in a lot of games you have to add things to make sure a sneaky
Now we've
character
gotta
can
go through
climb
that
them
horrible
appropriately.
dingy cave.
Or-
Just our luck.
I mean, you're going to make sacrifices for game elements anyway.
I'll bet you anything that's where those awful things came from.
I mean, most of my attempts at design were like, you know, if I just used golden rectangles, that might, like, look kind of nice. Or how about I put some kind of accent on these stairs? Oh, hello, obviously hidden item. A pot lid, okay. So there's our pretty basic... No, dang it. There it is. Yep, pot lid is your... I am a complete noob shield. Oh, hey, there's my jump button. Woo. Goodbye, cruel world. Oh. Nope. Well, I was trying to pull off a skip on the whole game, but I guess that's not happening. Good, good. Yeah, this water's not bad. I think I kind of like it. Very pretty. Okay, I've got a slime over there, and... Well, replace or not, it does sound like you've got a pretty good handle on things. Oh, that's right, X is my sneaky bastard weapon. There we go. I still think it's kind of hilarious that these things have... that Square has successfully marketed plushies of slimes.
Phew.
It's kind of adorable. It is very pretty, yeah. I mean, it's certainly a step up from where I started with Dragon Quest, that's for sure.
Tough little blighters, aren't they?
Alright, let's just do violence, don't harmless monsters. Oh,
Well done.
I started playing when the first game was offered by Nintendo Power as a subscription bonus. Basically, you subscribe for a year, you get a free copy of the game. Which I'm like, well, that's a pretty good $30 right there. And I played the shit out of it. It was literally the first role-playing game I ever experienced. And then I played a lot of 3 when a buddy of mine got it. We just, you know, we plowed through that whole thing. Yeah, I mean, and that's like 1989 money, or maybe 1990. But even then, I think carts are going for 50 to 60 even then, and the subscription was more on top of that. So, $30 was pretty great. There's no way around that. But yeah, it was. So my first introduction to RPGs, my dad saw me playing. It's like, oh, this kind of reminds me of Dungeons and Dragons from, you know, when I was a kid. But I've played a fair portion of them, and it's always been kind of a favorite of mine, mostly because you can jump into basically any of them, and they're similar enough in terms of what elements they have that it's like, yeah, I've been here. I know kind of what this is. I mean, obviously, there's been a few changes since the 1990s, but you can certainly still expect slimes and other fodder monsters to be all over the place. And whatever the hell these are. But I mean, they've always had the same character artist. It's all Akira Toriyama, aka the Dragon Ball Z guy. And well, he's got a pretty distinct style.
Tough little blighters, aren't they?
Yeah, today I just want to play something kind of calming, because I've had just a shitty day. Okay. Hey, you know what? I've got this dog here. Oh, it keeps running off. Yeah, it's especially notable when the box art is reversible. So I looked inside, and it's basically, you know, something drawn by Toriyama. And the US version is just garbage. I don't know what they were thinking, but it's basically some badly rendered action shots of the game, and then the Japanese version is, you know, somebody actually took some time to draw it. Unfortunately, I don't know anything about Dragon Ball Z. I just know that it exists and kind of what it looks like. So. Android something? I honestly wouldn't know. Huge eyes, though. Good God. Oh, good. Some more. That'll be useful later. Ah, I see. One thing I've also noticed in this series is they throw in the kind of lame puns that I would make. For example, in Dragon Quest VII, a lot of the monsters are, I don't know, bad puns. For example, you encounter spellcasting cats called meowgicians. I'm like, oh boy, this is what we're going with, huh? So, I don't know. Bullshit like that is always going to draw me in because lame jokes are just a thing for me.
Cool. Look at all this fog. Is this...
God, she keeps trying to act and it is embarrassing.
Help! Help me!
Cole?
Ah! Ah! Ah!
Quick! You have to help him!
Hey, I don't have to do a thing, lady. Well, never mind.
It's not fog at all. It's more monsters.
So I've got a spell and I think it's completely useless on these guys. Oh, balls. I'll just use this herb, which I assure you is totally medicinal.
Okay.
Oh, and I missed. Awesome.
Don't give up.
Oh, excuse me.
Okay.
Alright, well, I guess I'll try burning one. I don't think this works, though. Oh, well, maybe it does. It's only half my MP.
Here you go.
Oh, she restores my MP? Like, she's not completely useless.
Tough little blighters, aren't they? I'm so proud of you.
Oh my god, she needs to stop talking forever.
I'm sorry, Gemma. I only came up here because I thought it'd be funny to jump out and surprise you. But then those monsters appeared.
This is like the
What in
guy
the world
in a
is
horror
going
movie
on?
who invokes an
I
early
never
jump
heard
scare.
anything But never mind that now. Whatever were you thinking? You could have been killed.
Yes, Gemma.
Wait,
You
my dog
saved my
invokes
bacon
fear
again.
and I have to leave it?
I knew you would. Not far to the top now. Typical.
So yeah, today I was expecting a phone interview at 10 o'clock. I had to get a call about 45 minutes ahead of time from the lady from the temp agency. And she says, oh, okay, are you on your way there? I'm like, what do you mean on my way there? She's like, oh, it's an in-person interview. I'm like, my notes here says that it is a phone interview. Oh, well, they changed it. I'm like, great, when were you going to tell me this? Well, is it there? There we go. Thanks for the ladder anxiety game. So, I say, look, you're going to have to reschedule this. You know, because I can't get my pants on and cross town in 45 minutes. So, I say, look, you know, shoot for like 2 or 3 tomorrow. Because I have an interview at like 10 or 11 in the morning. So, yeah, 2 or 3, right? Well, just over an hour later, first I get a call from another company, and I set up an interview with them for Friday. And I get a beeping on my phone, a call waiting button, and I'm like, okay, it's this other temp agency. I'm like, great. I check my voicemail, and Google has done its thing where it, turns it into text for you.
Here we are at
And she scheduled the interview for the exact same time as the other one I have
It's such
tomorrow.
a shame.
And I called her back, and I'm like, what are you doing?
Better say the...
It was literally an hour ago. I told you I have an interview at that time. And that's why I said I need it later in the day. She's like, oh, okay, well, we'll get to the bottom of this. And I'm like, great, just email me when you got it sorted. And I haven't heard from her since. And at this point, I don't care. As much as I need the job, I don't need her bullshit. Yeah, I mean, she has fucked up repeatedly since I've had to deal with her. And I've yet to see a job from this company. That's the other thing. But on the plus side, I have an interview at 11 tomorrow. Like some front desk position for a rental company. Like, fine, I can do that.
How?
And a staffing agency, and I don't remember what I applied for. But that'll be Friday morning. So at least I've got something going on. No help from this other temp agency. And the security company I interviewed with on Friday, and it went well. And it's like, okay, well, we're going to have them get in contact with you Friday for a follow-up phone interview. Well, we now have a chain of emails. There's like, okay, I'll look into it and they'll contact you shortly. And it's been multiple days of them not contacting me when this person said they would. So I'm just assuming that they're completely incompetent over there.
Wow.
I'm like, man,
Look.
I wonder what getting a paycheck from them would be like. Because they obviously can't handle working the phone. Payroll's probably really difficult for them. So yeah, I came home and gorged myself and fell asleep for a few hours.
Whoever dreamed up this ceremony must have had this in mind. Well, that's it. It's all over, and now we're grown-ups. They'll all be waiting for us.
So, kill a few slimes and you're an adult legally? Is that how this works? This village has some ideas. And technically, they send a kid running around with a sword. What's that all about? Come on, game. Hello, ancillary characters. None of you have anything interesting to say? Yeah, you do the thing. Oh boy.
We're back safe and sound.
Indeed you are. When we saw lightning striking up there, we got a little... Well, I never. Sounds like it's nothing short of a miracle that you made it back in one piece. Well, there's no doubt about it. The spirit of the land was watching over you. Now tell me, my dear, how was the view from the top?
It was wonderful. I saw this...
Yeah.
You're true Cobblestonians now. Only we have the pleasure of looking out over the world of Erdrea in such... You're still young. I hope our little ceremony has opened your eyes. Now, it's high time we were heading back. I'm sure your mother is eager...